What's up guys, welcome back to another LawTech Pro video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the all new... Oh my brother's going to kill me. Hey guys, this is Nischit, and today I'm going to be unboxing the all-new 2019 MacBook Pro with the 8-core i9 processor. So, let's begin. Before we open this box, let's take a look at the specs. This is a 15-inch MacBook Pro worth 2,39,000 rupees or $3,350 for you Americans. It has a 2.3 GHz 8-core Intel Core i9 with turbo boost up to 4.8 GHz, 512GB SSD, 16GB RAM, and Radeon Pro 560X with 4GB VRAM. And this is a first look at the all-new 2019 MacBook Pro. Come on bro, have some patience. Bro, I need that. Take the laptop, not the box. Okay. In the box, as expected, you get a USB Type-C cable, and then you get this paper booklet. Inside you get the usual quick start guide with some pretty useless information, such as on how you can use the touch bar. And then you get the two Apple stickers and some other information booklets. And over here we have the power brick, which is Type-C obviously. I think this is 87 watts. Yes, it's an 87 watt brick. And then you get a power plug, no power extension cable. It's just another way for Apple to make a quick buck here. And then, finally, let's get to opening up the laptop. And this is a new MacBook. It has the same design as the last year's MacBook, but I quite like it. I especially love the space gray color. It just shines and shimmers in the light. I think no other laptop manufacturer does this. I also like the new Apple logo. It no longer glows like the last one, but I think it's better for a very big reason. The glowing logo was just a marketing gimmick done by Apple. It served no real purpose other than identifying yourself as a Mac user. But then, light also shone through the display, which was in ISO, and hampered your visibility of the screen. Which is why I think the all-new Apple logo with its mirror finish looks absolutely brilliant and understated, which is exactly what Pro users want. Over here you have two Thunderbolt 3 ports, and on the other side you get a headphone jack and another two Thunderbolt 3 ports. Be gladful that Apple didn't remove the headphone jack from their computers. And as we open it up, the first thing you notice is a humongous trackpad, and the MacBook already turned on automatically. So now I'll just take you through the general setup procedures.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
You can disable location services if you don't want Apple to track you. The same thing with analytics, you can turn it off. And then there's Hey Siri, thanks to the T2 chip, which also handles encryption duties. You can set it up here or you can set it up later. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, open the Documents folder. And then there's Touch ID. You can choose your look as light and dark. I chose light, and then there's the True Tone display, which is freaking brilliant. So what it basically does is make the display warmer or cooler based on the surrounding light. This ensures your eyes don't get stressed. The major bone of contention with this generation of the MacBook Pro is the touch bar. But even bigger than that is perhaps the keyboard. The butterfly mechanism is not that reliable. There have been numerous complaints from consumers. Apple tried to fix this last year. What they did was use silicone covers around the key to prevent debris from entering. However, it didn't work out well. It didn't solve the problem at all. So this year, Apple's changing the materials in the keys themselves, switching to nylon. So, I personally have had no issues with the butterfly mechanism keyboard since 2016. And I think, truthfully, that you would have to be a dirty slob to destroy this keyboard. Just get a keyboard cover, for God's sake. Anyway, let's see if the keyboards are any different. I think the new keyboard sounds a bit different, and it also has a different bottoming out action, which is softer, and I prefer this. Now let's move on to the touch bar. I personally feel it's a hit and miss. In some apps, such as Final Cut Pro 10, it's very useful, and I'm editing this video on that. And the Photos app, it's also pretty useful. Even in the Mail app, you can choose emojis and whatnot. I also like the fact that you can customize what you use the most. I think it's a marketing gimmick. What's not, however, is Touch ID, which is secure and easy to use. Now let's test the speakers out. The webpage loaded on the new MacBook Pro first. There have been rumors that Apple has improved the speaker quality on the new MacBook Pro, either through software or hardware. Let's find out. First, in late 2016, okay, they certainly sound a bit different. Maybe my speakers were blown out when I installed Boot Camp, or it may just be because my laptop is almost 3 years older. Anyway, to vote which sounds better, just click on the pop-out banner on the top right-hand corner of the screen. The biggest upgrade this year has been the switch from 4-core to 8-core CPUs and the introduction of the Intel Core i9 CPU. We have a trusty friend Geekbench to see how much faster the new Mac is. I conducted this test at 26 degrees Celsius, and the results were simply mind-blowing. You just can't believe it. There's only a modest 1000 difference between the new and the old MacBook Pro, while the multi-core score was nearly double that of the old Mac. In such a thin chassis, the thermal system can't be very good. So I tested it out with the air conditioner on. The new MacBook Pro finished 15 seconds ahead, and the scores were more or less the same, which means at room temperature at around 24 to 26 degrees Celsius, there isn't much thermal throttling on both of these laptops, which is very good compared to the 2018 MacBook Pro, which had major thermal throttling issues, which was finally fixed in a software update. But obviously, you wouldn't want to buy the i9 with thermal throttling issues. Thankfully, this doesn't have it. Other upgrades include a faster SSD and an improved Thunderbolt 3 port with up to 40 GB per second data transfer and support for two 5K displays. I think Apple has made a well-designed professional laptop with the MacBook Pro 15-inch. Its upgraded internals bring a welcome boost, but the lack of ports stops it from being a truly versatile prosumer device. It's the most powerful Mac you can buy. It has a gorgeous color-accurate display, the design still feels up-to-date, build quality is unmatched, but the only thing that holds it back is its price, the lack of ports, and the abysmal keyboard reliability issues. So what is my advice? Should you avoid it? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it, or should you go right ahead and buy it? If you have the 2017 or previous versions of MacBook Pros, and if it has to be a Mac, I think you should go right ahead and buy it because it's the fastest Mac you can buy right now. However, if you value specifications more than the Mac brand, I think you should shortlist it. If you stuck around till the end, subs if you loved it, thumbs up if you liked it, and most importantly, thanks for watching.